you guys. Well, welcome. It's another beautiful morning. We're going to start in child's pose if you guys are okay with that. And if you're not, you can start in puppy pose or another kind of resting pose of your choice. So we'll just take the big toes together, drop the sit bones back, and then just bring your forehead either to stacked hands or to your mat. If you want to stretch your arms out overhead, you can do that. If that's not available to you, you can just set your hands on set your forehead on your hands. And we'll just take a few moments of belly breathing here. So I want you to just start to inhale and exhale into the lowest part of your belly. And whatever feels good for you, I want you to find a little bit of length and depth to your breath today. And for the first few breath cycles, I want you to think about just noticing your surroundings a little bit. Taking a moment of gratitude for the crisp, cool weather this morning, for the sunshine, nature, being outside, blue skies. And then I invite you to take your attention inward. Scan your body gently and notice what comes up for you this morning. Whatever it is, just acknowledge it and then do your best to let it go for a little bit of time this morning. As you continue to breathe deeply, set a brief intention for your practice today. Maybe it's as simple as just paying attention to yourself for a little bit of time here this morning. Maybe there's somebody in your life that you need to send a little bit of TLC to. And we'll take 2 cleansing breaths. So inhaling deeply through the nose, bringing in that fresh air, maybe pausing at the top of the in-breath, and then opening your mouth, nice big heavy sigh, letting everything go. We'll do that one more time. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, big heavy exhale. And then if it's available to you, you can keep your eyes closed, but make your way into tabletop. So coming into that neutral spine position, and then eyes opened or closed, start to cycle through cat and cow. So on cow, you'll drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone up. As you press into cat, think about rounding your spine, tucking the tailbone under. Just kind of feel your body. Making any micro adjustments or any modifications to these poses. But start to link movement with breath. If it feels good as you press into cat, you can start to shift your hips from side to side. Whatever works for you today is perfectly fine. Think about relaxing across the face and the jaw, softening through the tops of the shoulders. We'll take about 3 more cycles at your own pace. And noticing how your body feels as you move into each pose or asana today. And then finishing the cycle that you're on, we'll meet in that neutral spine position. And then we're gonna walk the hands off the mat to the left. So take your hands off the mat to the left so your fingertips are facing what would be the left side of the court. And then as you exhale, you're gonna allow your hips to sink back away from your hands. So creating that nice big C shape through your spine. And just start to breathe deeply into that right side body. Relaxing the head and neck. And then coming out of it, walking your hands back onto your mat, and then moving them over to the right side. Fingertips face the right wall or the right side of the court. And then as you exhale, let the hips fall away from the hands. Couple deep breaths into that left side of the trunk. Beautiful, yogis. And then slowly coming out of it, walking your hands back to the center. Go ahead and step your right foot between your hands and just pausing here with a hand on either side of the foot. Just gonna start to bend and straighten into that front knee. So inviting a little bit of movement into the hips and the legs this morning, just starting to find and feel some length in your body. And then keeping your weight onto that right leg, go ahead and walk your hands up your thigh. Take a nice deep breath in, reach one or both arms up. Perfectly fine to fold that long edge of your mat for a little bit of extra padding if that works for you. Let the shoulders drop down, breathing in. And then on an exhale, go ahead and set your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Reach the right arm back. Nice gentle twist from low lunge. Just being mindful of shoulder over pelvis position here. Good. On an inhale, sweep your arms back up to center. As you exhale, shift your weight back. Come to splits prep. So you're going to pull those right toes back. And then just lengthen your trunk for a moment here. So shoulders are going to be over your hips. Think about inviting some length into the back of the right thigh. And then as you inhale, sweep your arms up. Look up to the sky. As you exhale, hinge over that leg. So you're essentially forward bending over that right thigh. Good. Breathing here. Then inhaling, lengthening upward again, reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, hinge and fold. And then just pausing here, maybe rotating the leg or pointing and flexing the foot. Just feel the back of the leg. Continuing to breathe here. And remember, we're avoiding pain or discomfort, so just start to find that length in the hamstrings. And then walk your hands forward, place your hands on either side of the foot, and step back to tabletop. We'll cycle through cat and cow a couple of times, so just at your own pace. Cow pose on your in-breath. Cat pose as you exhale. Take about 2 cycles and then we'll meet in a neutral spine. Once you're in that neutral spine position, we'll step the left foot forward between the hands, and just like you did on the first side, just start to bend and straighten that left knee. Don't worry if it doesn't get all the way straight. Just kind of invite a little bit of movement here into the legs this morning. And then when you feel ready, start to walk your hands up that front thigh. Sweep the arms up over the head, low lunge. Kind of settling into that front knee, softening the tops of the shoulders. And then as you exhale, go ahead and rotate to the left, bringing your right hand on the outside of the left knee, reaching your left fingertips for the back edge of your mat. Breathing into the spine as you twist. Once again, just noticing what you feel in your body this morning. On an inhale, sweep both arms up back to center. As you exhale, shift back. Start to pull those left toes back towards you and just straightening that front knee. As you inhale, reach the arms up, look up towards that blue sky. Exhale, hinge forward over that front thigh. Take a couple breaths into the back of the leg here. If you can't quite get your fingertips to the floor, just set them on your thigh. One more breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky. Look up, exhale, hinge and fold over that front leg. Breathing into the thigh. Maybe inviting a little bit of movement into your leg or your ankle. And then walking the hands back so they're framing the foot again. This time, move your hands up towards the top edge of your mat. Tuck the back toes under and come into downward facing dog. Really really utilizing the length of your mat here. Just start to pedal out your feet, kind of doing what feels good for you here. Dropping the knees into center, maybe just nodding your head, moving it from side to side. And start to ground down through your hands and feet. So really noticing the ground beneath your feet, separating your fingers, contacting your mat through your entire palm. Allowing the heels to reach towards the ground, even if they don't connect to your mat, just moving in that direction. Think about lengthening the back of the legs and the spine, sending your sit bones up and back. Beautiful, yogis. On an inhale, float forward to plank pose. Just being in your body again, pressing into that mid back, tightening up through your core center. One more breath in, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Sit bones lift up and back. Look forward towards your hands. Walk your feet slowly up towards your hands and take a generous forward fold. So lots of knee bending here. See if you can let your chest come down to your thighs. Nice, deep, generous knee bend if that feels good for you this morning. Just relaxing through the back of the neck, maybe grabbing opposite elbows and swaying the upper body. Continuing to breathe deeply here. And then dangling your fingertips towards the mat. As you inhale, raise up to a flat back. Think about pulling the navel towards the spine, shrugging the shoulders in, lengthening the spine. And then as you exhale the next time, round and fold generously, letting the knees bend. Good, one more time. Inhale to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, round and fold. We'll take our time, press through the feet, come all the way up to stand. Lift your arms up over your head, look up. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Blink your eyes closed just for a few breaths here. Reconnect with your intention that you set for your practice today and just feel the ground underneath your feet. Notice if your weight is distributed symmetrically from right to left. Notice all four corners of each foot. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open. On an inhale, sweep your arms up. Take a little back bend here. As you exhale, lead with the heart. Forward fold, bending generously through the knees. Inhale to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, press all the way up, look up. Little back bend if you want. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, inhale, reaching up, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, leading with your heart. So this is establishing your cadence or your tempo for your practice. Breathe in, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we'll go through one more time, half sun salutation. Inhale, sweep up, little back bend. Exhale, forward fold, lead with your heart. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, inhale, sweeping up. We're gonna move on to our lunge salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, come to high lunge. Walk or sweep your arms up. So up in the ball of your back foot, back knee is straight. Shoulders are over your pelvis here. Good, exhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog, step it back. Sit bones lift up and back. Breathing. Couple of breaths here. Good, looking to your hands, you're gonna step your left foot between your hands, come up to high lunge, second side. If that doesn't seem right from right to left, just do the second side. Knee over ankle on that front leg, perfectly fine to set the back knee down if you'd prefer low lunge. Good, breathing in. As you exhale, hands to the mat, step forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, round and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, one more time. Inhale, sweep up. Little back bend if you want. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Inhale, walk or sweep up, high lunge. Shoulders over the pelvis, soft tops of the shoulders, lift your gaze to the sky. Good, exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, plank pose. Breathe in plank. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths, grounding through your hands and feet, breathing. Good, looking to your hands, step the left foot forward, walk or sweep up, high lunge, side two, knee over ankle on that front leg, lift your gaze to the sky. Good, exhale, hands to the mat, step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, let's toe heel the feet to touch. We're gonna try sun salutation B today. So on an inhale, you'll come to chair pose, Utkatasana. So you're gonna sink low, tuck your tailbone under. Think about really drawing the navel into the spine. Don't care what you do with your arms. If you like your arms at heart center, shoulder height, or floating up, whatever works best for you today. Sink a little bit into those legs. Looking down at your feet, you should be able to see your toes. Chest is lifted. Send some breath to the core and the legs here. One more breath in. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Good, set your knees down on the mat. Lower all the way to your tummy. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your heart up, shrug the shoulders, shoulder blades towards your spine. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths. Good, looking forward to the hands, step the right foot through, pivot the back heel down, warrior one. Hips are square to the front, so hips are square towards me. Think about opening that hip flexor. If you can't quite get your heel down in the back, don't worry about it, just float it up. Good, one more breath in. As you exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Good, set your knees down, come all the way to your tummy. Inhale, lift your heart up, baby cobra. Activating that back body. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths in down dog. Remember that you're always welcome to come to any other resting pose of your choice. You don't have to take down dog. Good, looking between the hands, step the left foot through, warrior one, second side, raise up. Breathing in, soft tops of the shoulders and face. Good, exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Set your knees down, come all the way to your belly, inhale, baby cobra. Let's pause here. Good, send the arms back at your sides, locust pose if you'd like. Float your feet and your arms up, gazing just ahead of the top edge of your mat. So back body active, reaching fingertips towards the toes. Good, hands to the mat, downward facing dog or child's pose. Couple of breaths. Just let yourself be in the space in your body. Notice how you feel, yogis. Take a cleansing breath here. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and then looking forward towards the hands. Go ahead and walk your feet up. Take a seat in the center of your mat. And then just set the feet down on the mat, float the palms up. So we'll take just a real brief, gentle modification of boat pose today. So I want you to lift your chest up, hinge back till you feel your tummy muscles engage, and just keep lifting through your chest. Nice and easy. Float your right leg. Again, heart is lifted, noticing activation through your midsection. Good. Set that one down, float your left leg. Good. Breathing in, continuing to lift through your heart. Good. Set it down. If you'd like, both legs can float, or keep it one at a time. Continuing to lift through your heart. We'll stay for 3 breaths. Beautiful. Good. Exhale, set both feet down. Seated bound angle pose, bring the soles of the feet together. You can draw the heels in if that feels good. Just find some length into the spine here. If you'd like, you can walk forward gently, opening into the hips a little bit more, letting the knees fall out to the side, finding a little bit of openness into the inner thighs here. Good. Start to slowly walk the hands back. Bring your fingertips back behind you. Pull the shoulder blades together. Gazing up towards the sky again. Opening your heart, lifting your chin. Breathing into the front body. Relaxing the face. Once again, just noticing how you feel right now in this moment. Good. Slowly coming out of it. Go ahead and draw the knees up. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. And then we'll come all the way down to our back. So however you want to do that, if you want to engage your belly, if you want to roll through your side, whatever works out best for you. So coming down to your back. Once you're on your back, go ahead and draw the knees into the chest. Just massage out that low back a little bit here. And then let your legs fall to the left side. Take your arms out to goalpost arms if that works for you. And then gaze can either be up towards the sky or take it to the right. 3 deep breaths into that right lower front of the rib cage here. Breathing in that nice, fresh, clean air. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels good for you. And then slowly bringing the knees back through the center. Breathing in. As you exhale, let them drop to the right side. Gaze up towards the sky or turn your gaze to the left. Couple of deep breaths into that left side body. Coming back through the center with the legs. Go ahead and extend your legs out long. Take a full body stretch. Reach the arms up over your head. Get as long as you can. Reaching fingertips to toes, breathing deeply in through the nose. On an exhale, come into your final relaxation, Shavasana, corpse pose. Tucking the shoulder blades underneath you. Allowing the feet and ankles to relax. Falling out comfortably towards the long edges of your mat. Blinking your eyes closed or lowering your gaze. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You are safe. You are strong. You are loved. Put a pause on everything and just allow yourself to be here. gently begin to deepen your breath. Bending one or both knees up, choose a side to roll over onto. Allow yourself to curl up there momentarily, breathing deeply. And come up to a seated position when you feel ready. And just find a long spine wherever you are. We'll bring the hands together at heart center. Drop your chin down. Take one deep breath into your heart. Yogis, I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Just keep. You bet. Great to see you guys. It's a beautiful morning. So every morning we're out here, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think if it's nice, why not?